But first, Loan Officer Julianne Dinda is here to represent her pick for what she calls the freshest seafood in western Broward County. It's a casual dining experience with a nautical twist where she says everyone is treated like a VIP. From whole fish you can choose yourself to sauces that are to die for. You'll want to head to Sunrise to check out Tin Fish.
Tin Fish is a casual, old-style waterfront seafood that is done very fresh through all the relationships and connections we have. We get fresh fish every day, and we really focus on the wow factor of the quality. Back in the 1800s, there was a tinsmith, and he was also the known fishmonger that people would bring their catch to, and he would sell fish outside his market, and that was one of the first locations we focused on. We have live lobsters, a whole variety of fresh oysters, New England clam chowder, white, creamy, thick, chock full of clams, whole fish. With the whole fish preparation, we prepare them crispy, cornstarch flour, salt and pepper encrusted, deep fried style. What I really want people to get and know about Tin Fish is the passion. All of my staff love working with me. I drive them crazy. We want them to feel at home, want to have something different, want to come try us, and want to come to the restaurant and give us a shot to make them happy through the passion of what we do with fish.
So, Julianne, tell me what you see when you first walk into Tin Fish.
So usually what I see is Joe. He's the owner.
Okay.
He's, always in the middle of it all. If he's behind the bar or just greeting the guests. He does occasionally go back to the kitchen to cook some stuff, but
right.
It's a nautical vibe. You can tell that the seafood's fresh. They've got the fish all, on top of ice, on top of the bar.
Right.
It's a really cool spot.
That's awesome. So tell us what you had this last time you went.
So the last time I went, I actually went with my girlfriend, and we had the mahi-mahi blackened Southwest salad.
Lovely.
So it had like an avocado dressing on top of it, beans,
onions,
really nice pico de gallo. The onions and the peppers were grilled or sautéed, and then the mixed greens were really good. It was a perfect size portion. It was very good.
Awesome. Is that all you had?
No, we actually also went for the Drunken Mussels. I asked Joe, what should we get for an appetizer? It's our first time. What should we do? I was thinking the Drunken Mussels, and he's like, yeah, just add some clams to it too. We'll do clams and mussels.
So what made it drunk?
They sautéed them.
They braised in broth of
Yes,
some kind.
exactly.
David, what did you think?
So I had the fish tacos, and for me it was, I'm a big fish taco fan, a huge fish taco fan. Although their fish tacos were good, they didn't necessarily stand out to me like, oh wow, they put avocado in there, or they flavored it with mango, or they did something maybe a little more creative that would have made it stand out more. It was fresh, very fresh cod, and I would eat it again. Yeah.
You had it too, didn't you, Billy?
I did.
fish tacos.
I
Nice.
did. I usually don't order anything fried. I had my heart set on getting a baked stuffed lobster because I was so excited to see it on the menu. However, the smallest lobster available was a 3.5 pound. So
Without having somebody to share that with,
I
unless
wasn't
somebody
right.
wants it. Yeah,
right.
it's a tough sell.
But during our wait, they had at the hostess stand, they had some samples of the fried wild Alaskan cod. I had a taste. It was amazing. So I said, oh my God, this is what I'm going to get. So I had the fried cod, and that came with French fries and coleslaw, and the fish was delicious, very, very fresh. We also had a Kaboom shrimp appetizer, which was fantastic. It was a very, very light, like fresh, flash fried coating with a sweet and spicy chili sauce.
Now you had dessert too.
Key lime pie.
How was it?
It was delicious.
Good.
It was delicious, and you could tell that it was homemade.
I had a carrot cake that was to die for. It was a homemade carrot cake, and it almost tastes like they put cinnamon on it, and just, it was like a cinnamon roll and a carrot cake put together. Maybe a little bit of butterscotch in there somewhere. Really, I don't think I've ever had a better carrot cake before.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
That's a
Like
big
I would
statement.
go back just to get that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Their desserts are excellent.
Did anybody drink anything fun?
Yes, I had a Moscow Mule, made very well, very, very good there. It had a, that extra citrus in it, but that's how I like my Moscow Mules. I don't like them, too much alcohol, and I like that nice balance, the sweetness, the sourness in there.
Right.
Very well done.
And you had some wine, right? How was the wine list?
I had Chardonnay, and it was very good. They have a pretty good wine list. I thought the prices were very reasonable. I mean, to have fresh fish like that, and It was amazing.
Okay.
I was very happy with it. I would just like to add that we sat outside and they have live entertainment, and that was so nice to sit out there.
What was the entertainment that night?
It was a gentleman singer, and he just sang easy listening songs, and it was very good. It was very enjoyable, and you don't feel like you're in a strip mall because there were tons of foliage and fencing surrounding the
So
area
once
where
you
we
walk
ate.
in, you kind of forget where you are.
Yes, definitely.
Kind of like
Those are my
hidden gym.
Yeah, those are my favorite
Yes.
kind of a place.
I sat inside, but it was the decor really screams tin fish. You feel like I hate to use the word sardine can, but when you walk in, it's a rustic, like you're inside of a ship almost.
Yep.
A lot of wood and a lot of tin colors and,
Right.
and metal, so it was very nice.
Well, that sounds fun. Well, Julianne, Tin Fish was your pick. Give us a summary.
So Joe's amazing. You go in, you get a seat, you feel like you're at home. You're looking for seafood out west. That's the place to be for sure.
David?
Tin Fish, great location, very personal customer service, and a carrot cake that I would travel all the way back to go get.
Billy?
A place where you can get fresh fish and very good service. The food is nice and hot, and I'm intending to go back to try that baked stuffed lobster that looks amazing.
Nice. So if you're craving a fresh catch, visit Tin Fish Restaurant located at 10053 Sunset Strip in Sunrise, with an additional location in Port St. Lucie, open for lunch and dinner daily. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for dinner without drinks is about $40.